What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today's video is gonna be animal-based versus carnivore. My experience, the personal experience that I did. Before I jump into the video, I want to let you know that I also do coaching. So if you're interested in a session, just hit me up. Depending on where you see this video, just in the comments or in the DMs, whether. So let's get right on into the video. So I've been animal-based for quite some time. I started my journey with the carnivore diet, so really like meat, but I've quickly jumped into animal-based because I felt like the food variety was something that I really needed or enjoyed, and that's why I completely understand the animal-based diet because I've been on it for very long. When I speak about animal-based diet, I'm referring to a Paul Saladino type of diet. I mean like meat, dairy, fruits, and honey, obviously, and dairy, yeah. And those were the main things that I was consuming. I was consuming a lot of dairy with honey because it tastes fucking good, dude, let's be honest. Especially the high-fat dairy. And yeah, I always thought, yeah, I'm doing the right thing, you know, it's okay, it's good. And while it is healthier than 99% of most diets, I really made the experience that the real carnivore diet is the way to go. That's the topic of the video, and I want to explain why I feel this way. So whenever I was on the carnivore diet or animal-based diet, I will call it in this video, I didn't feel good. I didn't feel bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, it's every time I ate the sugar and especially the honey, I could just notice the spike. I'm not really even in my blood work. I don't really do that blood work. I don't enjoy it at all to put needles into my body. But when you just look at, I don't know, just the emotionality, I feel like honey is, or sugar in general, because everything that is a carbohydrate is a sugar at the end of the day, and just sugar is very destructive for your harmony in the body. I feel like that's just my observation, without being a doctor or anything, but that's just the experience that I made. And while I'm switching to actual carnivore, I could notice real changes, like really big changes. What are the changes that I'm talking about? So what I feel like is much more emotional stability, and I also feel physically better. I need less sleep, I recover faster. Today, for example, by the way, it's first of the year. Wish you a good year, yeah. But for example, I stayed up until 3:30 and I just woke up at 9 or 8:30 or 8:50 something, and I felt completely fine. So that's just what the carnivore diet does. Okay, anyways, my father just came in. So the real difference is when you switch to a pure carnivore, for me, pure carnivore is meat, salt, water, and I also have butter and eggs. That's what I mostly eat, and off organs. I like to eat liver. Brain isn't really available, unfortunately, but I would love to try it. That's what I eat, and I just feel like much more emotional stability, and always the spikes that I had when eating honey are very different. And I feel like because you go into the ketosis and you're in a fat, once you are through that fat adaptation, I really feel like you're at mental peace much more than you are an animal-based diet. And I don't really speak of the point of performance because I'm not really an athlete, but that's just the impact, the input that I can give, what I noticed from going to animal-based to carnivore. So for me, it is 100% worth the switch, and I can encourage everybody to go on a more strict carnivore diet, because I really believe that sugar at the end of the day is just a drug that I'm not judging. I was the same guy. I loved honey, I love dairy, I love the sugar, but it's just a drug that keeps us stimulated. It's like caffeine. It stimulates you, but it's not really good. It's a lot of stress for the body. Yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, so I can really encourage anybody to try it out, because at the end of the day, it's just like getting off the drugs, if you're asking me. So that's why I recommend people going on a close to zero carb diet, which means, for example, meat, eggs, butter is good. It's still okay, I think. Meat, eggs, butter, salt, water, and organs, if you like them. I love organs, and I feel like they're the most nutritious food if you have good sources, especially if you live close to Berlin. I can recommend Hofstolze Kuh. It's a beautiful place where we get our meat from, and it's super high quality and absolutely fair prices. I feel like if you get a package, it's like 22 euros or 23 euros a kilo, and that's even cheaper than if you were to get a ribeye at the supermarket, at the meat department. But yeah, obviously you're not gonna only get the prime cuts, but you know the deal. It's still a good price, I feel like. Okay, so what are the takeaways? The takeaways are for me that I found out that sugar is a stimulating drug for me, and second of all, I found out that I do much better on pure carnivore than on animal based, and I can really recommend anybody doing the switch. If you enjoyed this video, or if you want to get coached personally by me, you can hit me up anywhere in the comments, in the DMs, wherever you like. I wish you a beautiful year and a beautiful start to your journey.